Well, hello. Let me just check the audio levels, but it all seems good. So, yeah, today it is the first time I'm streaming Grand Prix 4, Grand Prix 4 on this channel. Like, I'm trying to... Not I've been trying to, but like usually Grand Prix 4 doesn't really fare nicely with modern hardware and stuff. But I somehow managed to get it working with the wheel and pedals at least. And also the triple screen, so yes, I am streaming in triples now. And not with the single. Just a lot easier to drive for me, like the spatial awareness is just much better. So yeah, I still need to load the custom driver names. I'm not John Lazy, I am... me, myself and I. Maybe looking a little bit younger than good old John here. And well, what we're gonna do today is do the first race of a championship season. I'm not sure like if there will be ever like if I will do another stream, we'll do the full season, probably not, like knowing me. But I want to kick it off with a championship season, and yeah, Melbourne it is for the first round. And we'll do a 50% quali length qualifying, and then we'll do a 50% race length race, and that should like come out at about 1.5 to 2 hours, so quite manageable actually for a single evening. So yeah, let's just get going. Gotta love the old F1 intro there. Just really nice. So with Ola joining at 9 PM, I think we might as well do a bit of a warm-up lap, just to see the car's working okay in training on Friday. Just to check like everything is working with the pedals and stuff. But yeah, it seems like it's all good. So yeah, the menus are a bit funny, like you need to use the pedals to navigate up and down, and then you have the shifting pedals like to select stuff in the menu. Quite weird, to be honest. But I guess that's how it was back in the day. 2002 is the year this came out, and we're doing the 2001 season. I think I've already said that. Yeah, menus are a bit funny, you will see that eventually. And I guess for now let's take fuel for 5 laps, then do 3 timed laps, come in, and then we'll do qualifying, because then Mr. Mewald should be here. We even have a manual clutch, like, could you imagine? Like, the clutch pedal is working. I'm also using traction control, because... Wait a second.
Clear.
Right. The original cars got traction control allowed again at the Spanish Grand Prix, which was round 5, I think, of the championship. But there were rumors that like every team had traction control back then already. And they all had something developed, because they all had traction control then at the Spanish Grand Prix. So yeah, we'll use traction control throughout the season, and we'll skip the use of launch control. I think I have it off. Maybe I have it on actually, but the only thing it does with the manual clutch anyway is limiting the revs, making it a little bit easier, and then you can just set the clutch, which is quite tricky on their own. Like the AI gets quite good starts actually. But yeah, other than traction control and possibly launch control, we use zero helps. And after reading a tip on the Grand Prix games forum, like limiting the game to 60 FPS improved the force feedback tremendously. Now it, like I've always wondered about Grand Prix 4 feeling good, because to me it always felt quite weird. not only the cars do feel on rails, but also like bumps and stuff in the force feedback were just exaggerated tenfold. Not just on this wheel, but also on the G25, G27 times, you know? But yeah, it turns out limiting the frame rate actually gives it quite a usable force feedback. So that was much to my surprise. Yeah, like I said, also menu screens are a little weird in the fonts department, but I edited the fonts like so they became somewhat readable. And then after the stream we'll have to make a decision like if it's good enough to continue like that or if I should just stream this with a single screen. But of course, for me it's much easier to drive on triple screen because I have some spatial awareness. The cockpit cuts off like right here, so I can't see all of the cars sadly, but I can see other cars. Sadly, triple screen brings some other issues with it as well, as in some objects appear and disappear earlier than they should, and shadows disappear, like the check map, which shows you yellow flags, well, car positions. Great start to the season, man. All the car has died completely. Oh no. Well, that's a bit of a shame. I don't think we can make it back to the pits, so I think there's an exit road like right there on the right hand side. Let's check the mirrors, but there's nobody coming, so we can pull over safely. But that's what you get for talking and driving a Formula 1 car, I guess. Ah, there's no exit road. But yeah, still we can put the car right here. Be safe with it. Maybe we can go in the spectating view for now, until everybody else arrives or something. So Mr. Darman is having a bad day. Crashed the car in training already. Friday completely gone from the program. But it is what it is. Yeah, the marshal will now push our car away. Oops, wrong button. That's a bit unfortunate. But yeah, everything seems to be working just fine. I guess we can spectate the training a little bit until Ole arrives, eventually. And then I hope also Nico can join, with his internet connectivity being a problem today. That's a nice TV camera, isn't it? Like, I can't see anything. But probably this is also one of the issues, like, coming from triple screen. Ah, physical is just in the bits, okay. There's a certain young Fernando Alonso. Crazy to imagine, like, when I was... Like, this game was released when I was 6 years old in 2002, and it's based on a season when I was 5 years old. And that was the first season of this guy, and he's still actively racing now in 2023, and I'm almost turning 30, like, in a few years. Jenson. Mika, of course. The people not too eager to drive somehow. There's Nigo already, so Nigo, we're just in a practice session right now, waiting for Ole, who will appear in a bit, and then I'll do qualifying afterwards. You know what, let's actually jump to the qualifying session already, because I think Ole should arrive anytime soon. So here you see the ugly fonts, but it's working. Menu music might be a bit loud. Luckily no rain in qualifying. I hope for a dry race, because I do suck in the wet in this game a lot. Like, a lot. So, that's it. Let's actually see what the car setup is like, because I'm not sure it has loaded mine. No, it hasn't. So we can, yeah, use these funky screens, funky menu screens to do a little bit of car setup. We'll take 1 degree of wing off from the back. Brake balance is always too far forward in the game, I feel like. So for me, like 56 Let's take 56.125, that works rather nicely. And then you also somehow always need to activate 7th gear. Back then there were still a lot of teams running 6th gear gearboxes, but the Jordan certainly wasn't one of them. I checked that on Wikipedia and in the Viola book I have. And then pit stop strategy we can define before the race or just take an automatic one. But yeah, that's basically what I want to do with this car, it's not much. And how qualifying worked back in the year was that you had usually like 1 hour of time and then you could do 12 laps max. With the 50% length, we'll do half an hour of qualifying and we still will do the 12 laps somehow, I guess. What I will do eventually, if I should continue with more of these streams, is maybe do 50% length qualifying. So accelerate a bit of time, do 3 laps, like 1 out lap, 1 fast lap, 1 in lap, accelerate a bit of time, and then do another like 3 laps just to limit qualifying time a little bit as well. Then again, half an hour is not too long, and it's probably worth it to adjust to the tracks because they are kinda different to modern tracks. So I will have a sip of water and then we'll just go out for the first run. We have fuel for 4 laps in the car, so I guess we can do one out lap and then 2 fast laps, and then another in lap. The track will be quite busy now, like lots of people going out, as you can tell. Like if you go through the monitor, I hope it's visible in the stream as well. Like a lot of people getting ready in the pits, leaving the pits. Kimi going out, Ralf Schumacher going out. Aspect ratio of the monitor here is a bit fucked. But yeah, that's also an issue of the triples, I guess. But still you can see like where they drive and stuff, so it's all good. Yeah, good to see you, Nico. I hope you can stick around for the race, like I would love that. I just need to switch the broadcasting mode to Sky Messages only for the time being. I will switch it to Director's mode, like the GPX patch enables like the graphics you can see like from back in the day. Now this all shows warm-up lap right now, but usually you had timed laps, splits, and in the race also like amount of pit stops, gaps to the leader, blah 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 blah. And I think for you as a viewer, like this is very valuable information to have. So yeah, where's our car? This is us? This is us. 13 cars out right now. So the track is quite busy, but anyway, let's just get some laps in, I guess, just to check how things are. If our hastily click together setup will actually work. So manual clutch is a bit finicky in this game, but you can't stall the car, so it's a bit of a joke anyway.
Clear.
So let's go out in our roughly Jordan Grand Prix car. Sounds certainly not one of the strong points of this game, sadly. Still, a V10 is a V10 and you can't beat that. This curb on the left hand side is real deadly, so we shouldn't touch that on a quick lap. And in terms of degrees of rotation, I think around 280 degrees. And like 15 degrees of steering rock. Which seems about to be matching what they ran back in the day, but I guess they also had steering racks for different tracks and stuff, so... I will say I love Alva Park, because I missed the penultimate corner. Just such of a nice track to drive. I haven't driven the new version actually yet, they raced in Formula 1 first time last year. But I guess it just became even better, to be honest. certainly one of the best street circuits in the whole calendar. And it looks so pretty, like the colors, everything. Australia itself, of course. So performance-wise, the 2001 season, which teams did we have at the front? We had Schumacher in the Ferrari with Rooms, and we had a young Juan Pablo Montoya in the Williams, replacing a certain Jensen Button there, together with Ralph. I think Williams was like the second quickest team of the year, from what I remember. Haven't checked any stats though. And then we had the McLaren with Mika in his final season and DC in the second car. Then I guess our team comes. Jordan with like the fourth best team probably. So Jordan had like an abysmal season in terms of reliability in the 2000 year. And we have a Fernando Alonso in front of us. But yeah, like with the Jordan, we should be able to turn for points for sure, and then maybe be best of the rest most of the time. Who else did we have? We had Pierre Honda.
First row, well done, great drive.
First row, yeah, but not a lot of people set the time yet, man. So we had Benetton as well. Since Button went there, we had Physico there. So run a bit too wide there. Benetton not really having a great season though in 2001 from what I remember. Just heard the Beyond the Grid episode with Physical like a few weeks ago and he wasn't too positive or too happy to talk about 2001. We had Arrows with the Asiatic turbo engines. Not too quick either. But I don't know like how quick Arrows actually was in 2001 to be honest. Oh yeah, this is also like the 2001 Melbourne Grand Prix is I think the first race I have active memories of watching like as a child. Must have been 4 and a little bit there. And I do remember like Villeneuve's crash. Who else did we have? We have, of course, Minardi, the first year of the Paul Stoddard era, with Fernando Alonso and Alex Youl from Malaysia. I think that's it, isn't it? Probably missed the team. Oh yeah, Jaguar. With Irvine and Johnny Herbert, I think. Oops. So we had Ferrari, we had Williams, McLaren makes 3, Jordan 4, Bennett 5, Jaguar 6, Minardi 7, Arrows 8. Oh, Prost! I forgot about Prost. Prost had Heidfeld and Alesi in the early parts of the season. However, I think for the German Grand Prix, Jordan replaced Benson with Ricardo Zonta, their test driver back then. And then like a race afterwards, I think in Hungary, Alesi came into the car. And Frenz went to Prost. Yeah, Heidfeld must have had his first season there. Let's actually look. And Sauber, of course. I forgot about Sauber as well. We had. Heidfeld was at Silver, wasn't he? Oh man, I'm really not prepared. Let's check. We have Alex Jung in the Minardi, Kimi in the Sauber, Jack Villeneuve in the BAR, Jens Button in the Benetton, Schumacher, Barrichello, Ben Noldi, Fisichella, Thomas Engel. A guy I absolutely know nothing about, to be honest. I think it was just a single year in Formula 1, wasn't it? Yeah, Thomas Engel in the Prost, and then Frentzen eventually. Yep, there's Frentzen. In a weird, scratched manner. Truly, yo, gimme... Yeah, alright. So in terms of time, we did 1:27.948, which is good enough for P3 right now. We are ahead of Ralph Schumacher in the Williams. Sadly, I can't open the full timing screen, I think. Like, this is the only thing we get. So it's a bit limited. Oh yeah, all this should appear eventually, I hope. And then we'll get going again or something. So we've got 19 minutes of qualifying left. About a third is done. Still 13 cars out. So funky with the stretch screen. Like it's not getting better here. Look how giant the opposite side tire seems. Or the rear view, the rear wing seems like something from 2009 onwards. But yeah. That's our setup like for the race. I hope it stays dry because I'm really shit in the wet, but I've already said that. But AI really putting on some nice lap times right now. Schumacher with the 1:27.38. Barrichello right behind, 4:55. Then JPM just a tenth behind, 5:85. And a bit of a gap to us. Of course, Albert Park, as you can see, also had the weird pit entry back then. With the chicane or something. I'm not even sure when that went. Yeah, no car on the outside of the garage right now. Hey Roy, nice to see you, John. Wasn't expecting that. I think Formula 1 is like not your kind of jam, right? Well, the cars look a bit funny, like there's also the... On this view it's actually almost fine. But still the proportions are very off. The garages are like 800 meters high. You could hear the static sound again. Let me just re-plug the microphone. I hope it's gone now, but I don't know what is causing it actually. Like, the microphone itself is fine. And I think there's no cable breakage, like, when I tilt the microphone up there's a button which mutes it, or like a switch. But it can't be failed, because otherwise the problem would be there always, I would expect. But these are real cars too, you know, like... They might look a bit weird compared to, like, closed cockpit cars, but... Do you consider prototypes real cars? Like LMP1 prototype, open cockpit? I hope that Mirror guy comes soon. Track is not very busy right now, but lots of people going out again, so let's actually go out too. Turn one more lap, like a timed lap. Try to place the car a little bit higher up maybe. I also hope audio levels are fine. I think the game is not very loud.
Clear.
He says clear as a lot of cars are coming. So let's check ourselves. I can't see shit. I love how this game has a working clutch, like it's from 2002. And it's a very old game, like the whole Grand Prix engine probably... Like it hasn't changed too much between GP1 and GP4. At least the whole user experience is like the same. Have you watched Formula 1 back then, Roy? With you not liking the cars? There's a McLaren in front, so he should not hold us up too much, I hope. Ah, bad exit out of the tunnel corner. Ah, crazy, that's interesting. But still, do you consider prototypes with open cockpits real cars? That's what I would be curious about. Car feels mega though, I gotta say. Much better than I was expecting. Could probably take a little bit of downforce off still, but I think a slipstream should be fine. It's so good, the Jordan, wow. Half a tenth, like down from our best time so far, I think. Oh no. Ah, shit. Well, there goes that half a tenth. But I guess we get one more lap out of these, out of the fuel. Ah, not as good as the last lap, but I guess the tires affect a little bit of the spin. Sadly not quicker than our fastest time so far. But if we come back to the pits now, we have one more run we can do. I just thought like OBS froze or something. Is the stream running alright, Doyle? It seems to be buffering every once in a while. Something to check, I guess. Gotta love the weird auto pitch help. Nah. Seems the stream froze, huh? Well, Hobbiton is fine. Check. OBS is telling me like it didn't drop any frames. So, not sure what that was about. I could just see it in the YouTube review, like it buffered for a bit there, but OBS seems to be good, so here we are again. Where's that Meerwald guy when you need him? When you want him to watch, you know. But yeah, sadly we didn't improve on our time, like it's still 1:27.948 for us. We have cool tarts, breathing down our neck, 1:27.973, just a few hundreds behind us. So yeah, we have one more run we can do, and we've only got 8 minutes left. So I guess we should go out rather sooner than later. We should probably actually go out right now. You know what? Let's just do that. And then we can watch the end. I will go for we, and then we can do the start. Unless Ola, like, doesn't appear in the meantime. Then we'll wait for a little bit.
Clear.
He says he said in the group, like, he could watch from 9 PM. Oh, sorry, I just went into one of the Williams's way there. Set. Should be JPM. Come on, then pass me, man. Sorry. Track is really busy right now. Cars behind us, like, two of them. We'll just let them by here. John and our teammate, Jan Trulli, and the other John. Ah, come on, guys! Get on with it. Jarno. Does leave a bit of a gap, but there's a car coming up behind us, so we can't make it too big. But I think it's a Minardi behind us, like we should easily get rid of that guy and dispose him in our quick lap. I would say we go. Fully goes into the pits, so that gives us a clear track right ahead of us. Like, damn, and holding me up. But I really tried to get out of the way there. P7 right now with our best time so far. Let's see if we can improve on that. I think like if we can make it P7, that would be the best we can aim for in this race. And of course, this is back in the day when there was a 10, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 point system, so it wouldn't even give us any points. But maybe one of the front runners has issues. I heard the BMW engine is not very reliable this year. Neither is a McLaren's Mercedes engine. So maybe we can take advantage of that. Then again, the Jordan also isn't too reliable from what I know, and this is reflected in the game files. 2 tenths up on our time. Fuck. Like there's a value in terms of reliability, how reliable a car is, or the team is, in the config files of the game, on the game files. I can take the final corner a little bit quicker. So final lap it is. So I'll brake myself. That should have not cost too much time, I hope. So let's see. So we did improve the time, but just barely, and I think it didn't gain us any spot. That's unfortunate. So 1:27.720. But we need to pit this lap. So no more improvement for us.
Remaining.
I can't tell you enough like how good this game still feels with the force feedback and everything. Like it probably looks like it's completely on rails, but it feels so good. Incredible. Like Nico, if you ever want to play this and need some help setting it up, please ask me. Like I will help you gladly. Doesn't take up a lot of space, but you can drive some V10s in a nice season and stuff. So P7 so far. I would be happy with that, but let's see like if there's somebody improving. I'll ask that Mirwald guy where he is. So, give me the timing monitor, guys. Come on. We have Tully right behind us. 3 tenths up. Mika and Paul right now, 1:27.286. A lot of cars in between, and then we have ourselves in P7 right now. So McLaren, P1 and P6. And not only like a season in this could be very fun, like it will be because the AI is like, I mean you will see yourself, like if you've never played this, but it's very racy and it does a lot of good moves and like it goes defensive when it needs to and stuff. In a really good way actually, like I'm really surprised every time I take out this game. Like it's so good to drive, like, and to race with. And the cars are also like challenging. Like if you put it on ace, you really need to push yourself to keep the car on track against the AI to keep up with them. But you'll see all that in a bit. So yeah, World's still like out on track. They are all going slow. I guess this is in laps. Probably seems to be going fast quick. Can we wait a second? I will do the timing thing. Not hide all. You can see what Trolli does in terms of time. I know our second sector was still like 57.0. No, this is not a Code Masters game. Infogrames published it, I think. Oh, I didn't check for Trolli sector time, but this seems to be not working anyway. And let's see what he does over the line, but he seems to be on a quick lap. As good as we can judge that from the FOV, but now we got some traffic with an arrows. Ah, he goes into the pits even, okay. Well, that's Jarno behind us then. Nobody pushing anymore, I guess this is it then. Yep. So like I said, the menu fonts are beyond broke. I scaled them down like by 1/3, but still it's quite shit. So let's do the full session times because we are down the list. If the music is a little bit loud, I'm sorry, I can only turn it down for the next stream then. We have Mika in pole, 127.286 I think this is. Michael in second, 127.38. JPM right behind, 127.399, so let's see. Here we are like 4 tenths up from pole. I think that's quite good. 127.720, beating our far experienced teammate. Also, the music is really good in this game, like very good. So at 1.5 tenths, like better than Trulli. Villeneuve and Heidfeld running on the top 10. Panis. Kimi Räikkönen in his first qualifying in 12th, beating his teammate. No, Heidfeld is in 10th. Okay. Irvine, Della Rosa, and the Jaguar. The two Bennettons 15th and 16th. That should be a Volt guy. Yes, happy man. I'm very happy. Branson in the Prost, which he wasn't in the real life right now, of course. Stop nagging. Never, man. Who's Jay Villeneuve? I only know John Newhouse. Verstappen in 20th, something you don't see these days. And Fernando Alonso getting beaten by Alex Young. A young Alex Young, you know, pun intended. Oh yeah, sure, we can do that, but I'm just reviewing the times involved. So we are 4 tenths up, probably 1 from Mika. But best of the rest, basically. And Trulli right behind us as well. Also, get on my swagger level with the Jordan shirt, man. Also, who rocks blue shoes with yellow shirt, right? Looks very stupid. Here you have your pictures. Can I say that you should have renamed Young to Alonso and vice versa? Okay. You can say that, but why? By the way, I will go for a quick toilet visit. Ah, okay. I didn't know that. I will check that. Of course I can't correct it then, but we can also just pretend Alonso is having a shit season in the Minardi shitbox. So yeah, you will stare at the screen for a bit. I will be back in like 2 minutes, and then we can do the 50% 29 laps Albert Park Australian Grand Prix of 2001. Okay, guys? Sorry. But I think this is rather necessary. Otherwise, we will need to have a mid-race pit stop. So, I hope the music kept you entertained. And I do hope that the AI puts us on a reasonable strategy for a 50% race. Because we will be leaving the pit stop strategy on auto. I'm not sure like if it's quicker to do a stop or not to do a stop. But 29 laps on one set of hearts might be a bit much. And I would much prefer actually to do a stop, but... So, yeah, we already went through the grid. Häkkinen, Schumacher. Yeah, okay, I will check that. But I think the helmet textures are the right way around, actually. If not, maybe I will look into changing it for the next race. So, Häkkinen, MSC, JPM, Barrichello, Schumacher, Coulthard, and the other McLaren. Then it's the two Jordans. Alexander Dahm, a certain young German guy. You know? Jarno Trulli in 8th. Villeneuve in 9th. Heidfeld, Barnis, in Reckon. Eddie Irvine and Pedro, the two Jacks next to each other, followed by the two Benettons and the two Prosts. And then we have the end of the grid marked with Minardi, Verstappen, Benoldi, and Alonso in the Minardi rounding out the field. So yeah, it's hard to hit the OK button. It's good weather, forecasted, so this is very good for me. Let's see, like... Yeah, I was young in 2001. I was, like, when this race happened, I think I said earlier on stream, you weren't there then, but this is like the first race I have active memory of watching. So I was 4 and a bit over a half a year, like, at this point. So, yeah, what do we do in terms of strategy? We can do a one-stop and just pit around lap 15. What do you reckon? Like, if we keep it on automatic, we run the risk of doing a no-stop race? Or if we do a one-stop, maybe the AI doesn't do a stop. So, what do you think, Mivolt, as the strategy expert of Mist Apex Racing? What do you reckon would be better? I guess we could put on... Hearts are locked even, I think, from what I can tell. I can't take hearts. I think I need to go in the setup for that. I wish it would show you, like, what automatic means. Like, okay, like, what kind of strategy do you put me on? So we only have the... Yeah, that certainly is a bit weird, like, for instance in the Prost, Alesi in the Jordan, who was only there, like, from Hungarian Grand Prix onwards. But yeah, what do we do in terms of strategy, guys? Like, do we take automatic and risk the possibility of a zero stopper? Which I don't think I would enjoy, and will be on soft, so... I would vote for the one stopper at... Maybe we can actually... like, pit in lap number... Pit quite early and then do an undercut, because we get out of traffic. Or like pit in right in the middle of the race. Ah, okay. That makes sense with the ties. Well, Ole, even if you have no idea, please just tell me what to do. As a chief strategist of Jordan, aka Mr. FX Racing, aka I don't know what I'm doing. Ah, that's why the Thomas Engel name doesn't ring a bell for me. So come on, give me a strategy, man. Tell me when to pit. Let's pit, okay? We will pit. But should we pit earlier or should we run a bit longer and then pit later? I think it makes more sense to pit a little bit earlier, get out of traffic maybe. Okay, we'll do automatic. I don't know what automatic says actually. Like, it could be anything. Like, it doesn't show you. Like, if I select 2 stops here and I select automatic, it doesn't show you the data. But 29 laps of one set of tires? Sounds a bit funny. So do you reckon we should do the zero stop? You know what? Let's do the custom pit strategy. We come in lap 13? 12? We come in lap 12, and the race probably has settled down. Ah, it was a drug guy. Yeah, okay, that's what I remember about him. He wasn't the French guy with the cocaine though, right? That was another guy. Or was it? Ah, he was Czech, right? Check. You would do zero stops. We do zero stops, really? Let's actually see what Automatic comes up with, and based on that we can like plan the season ahead, okay? So let's go. And we have 31 laps of fuel, so we'll not do a stop. Also look how funny this starting light looks. Like it's fucking huge. 5 lights. And away we go with the manual clutch. And I will try to not take advantage of the AI being artificial intelligence in the first corner. Actually, passing the Williams, gaining 2 spots, that's good. But he just went into the back of JPM there. Oh, I know the curb on the exit there is very slippery, so we shouldn't hit that one too often. Schumacher with the BMW powered Williams. Like, we are no match in the straight line. Oh, there's a McLaren around. AI bunching it all up. Oh yeah, sure man. Just coming out of a yellow flag. It's not a good overtaking spot there. If you are the one being overtaken. Well, I do hope that our engines last longer than Friedrich's. Ah, no. And Ralph passing me there in Sector 3 really put me off somehow. Car's also very heavy with the 30 something liters of fuel, or not liters, but like laps of fuel. I say I really struggle with the heavy car right now. Actually also handed back the spot to the Williams. Yellow flag. the other McLaren around, that must be Häkkinen and a Ferrari. What's happening? That puts us in the final point scoring position for the moment, P6. Cannot keep up with Parnas or Trudy. Way too much honesty in the car right now. Hope it improves when the fuel load goes out. Franson in the pits. Young in the pits, so I guess they're coming together or something. So the two Jordans right now in a BIR sandwich. Parnas Trudy ausfällt in the Villeneuve behind. Gotta make sure I don't brake too early in that corner, otherwise Villeneuve hits us from behind, so I've heard. Oh, no, Parnas is actually behind us, never mind then. Villeneuve is up ahead. Oh yeah, no chance to keep up with the guys ahead, really. Yellow flag again. That's another Williams round and a Ferrari round. What the fuck? So all of the lead pack just took themselves out, right? Like all of the top runners except one of the Williams, maybe? Who's actually in the lead now? Yeah, I'm telling Nico about how good the AI is. Well, Schumacher in the lead, 6 seconds ahead from P2, wow. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. I think... I'm not kidding, I have a mechanical issue with my brake pedal, like in real life. Give me 1 second. I loosened up some screws earlier today and retightened them, maybe not enough. So, like every time I release a brake I have a knocking feeling in there. Be right back. Lol. Okay, so there actually was a screw loose, but not the one I expected. Like I adjusted the angle of the brake pedal a little bit to improve driver comfort, but actually like the screw... The rear left screw basically was loose. I'm not sure how that happened because I didn't touch that one in like a year or something. But yeah, Ola is grabbing something to drink. I'm getting ready to jump back into the car. Sorry for the interruption. The race will restart in a second. Oh man. Good that I don't have like a big audience, you know? And that the only guys like watching myself do this is you guys, who seemingly don't care about stuff like that happen. Which is good for me, I guess. I hope now the pace can improve a little bit because I feel more confident in my brakes or something. It's not just one screw, Ola. The pedal had one screw loose, I have a lot more screws loose. At least we got some Jaguars to hunt for. Like we as a shark, you know, Jordan Shark, 2001 car. Can try to get some prey in the form of Jaguars or something. So let's try our best, like we're in P7 right now. I'm scared that eventually the top runners will come back, but maybe we can advance a little bit until then. Then again, like, still the understeers in the car. Yeah, I'll try to shut up for 5 laps and actually try to gain on these guys. Very close to Pedro now. Senor de la Rosa. Yo, what the fuck, man? It's a curse race, guys. Fuck. Okay, we missed the front wing.
Try and get back.
But he completely brake tested me. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Pit entry takes ages with the GP4 AI help thingy. Oh no! Like, I got the pace finally, and then...
First gear. Go.
He's 17 right now. 18. Oh, did I refuel? Yeah, I did refuel, right? No, I didn't. Oh, well, whatever. But any chance for points is now out of the window. But we still got 18 laps to make it count a little bit. There's a car broken, there's a McLaren. Very cool out with suspension damage. 1 free spot for us, I guess. Not that it changes much, you know. But there was nothing I could do, honestly, with De La Rosa. Like, what should I have done? Wanted to stay close to him to pass him in the shade, but yeah, I guess that was my issue. Nico, ay ay ay. Oi oi oi, you mean. Stop going defensive. Yeah, I also bragged about the AI earlier to Nigo, and as you say, like, this race really hasn't been a good example. But see, like, Verstappen going defensive now, like, this is beautiful. But yeah, now we'll have him easily. Fuck your Peugeot engine, Verstappen. Here comes Mugen Power. I wonder how big the gap ahead is now. And who is actually ahead? It's Barrichello. We might not catch that guy. 15 seconds ahead. But yeah, usually the GP games AI is so good that you can just enable the director's mode, like the camera auto-switching, car auto-switching when you're spectating, and just watch the races because it's so good actually. I don't think the AI will pit order. Like if it puts us on an auto strategy, I guess that's it then. And it would have been such a good race to score solid points because with the top runners all like somehow spinning out. Oh yeah, I know about these things too, Ola, and I find them absolutely, like, I don't know, really neat. Of course, the amount of leaks like that were much bigger in the past. But still is really cool. Like, just shows how good the AI actually works. Yeah, that is true. People might get mechanical issues and stuff. Of course, let me just step the car in a bit. Wait a second. Of course, our car will not break down because this... Oh, fuck. Because this Mugen Honda engine will do so many laps. I should have not mapped that key to the steering wheel, maybe. As you told, wow. Yeah, as you said, Ola, who knows what will happen? Suddenly we are behind Williams. But that could have easily ended our race there. Of course, GP4 doesn't differentiate between double wave yellows and yellow flags. But yeah, I should have probably watched out for cars on track when the flag came up. What I don't understand though is like how the two cars ahead are now so close, because they must have been involved in the situation, so to say. Villeneuve in the pits, okay. No yellow flags on the track map. So maybe AI does actually pit, I don't know. Taken in the pits as well. Oh yeah, and JPM also goes in. Locking up like every corner right now. Unfortunately, no way to change the brake balance right now mid-race, I think. Behind us gaining, of course, and a much quicker McLaren. Looking at the speed traps, I think we run quite the conservative setup. Yes, our engine is not the most powerful, but the difference shouldn't be like plus 10 kph. Yeah, Häkkinen really pushing behind us now, fastest lap from him. We have another yellow flag somewhere in the final sectors, final corners. While Schumacher is out of the race. Suspension problem. I go through the grass. Yellow flag. There's a broken Williams. Got the Barrichello and must be Coulthard in front then. Yep, also just 8 laps to go, that's true. I think that's a Jaguar in front of Barrichello actually, sorry. I don't look at the standings like at the start-finish stage. I just keep them enabled for you to look at if you want to see that, but I'm really focused on driving, to be honest. Irvine it is. funnily enough, we have that are also behind us. Kanema is another guy, I would say. Where's Toliat actually? With all the frontrunners still having issues, Rolf being out of the race. I think Villeneuve should be in the lead. But Trulli should be right behind him or something. Trulli's in the lead actually. Oh. Yeah, we're gaining on Eddie. Not Jordan, but Irvine. Of course. Oh, there's the slow Minardi yet. I should not dare to try again to get behind him so close like I did with the Davos or the other. Like in the first part of the race. They go very slow here. This is our chance. Ah, but the outside might be not the way to go. Okay, this is a good example of GP AI. Just gotta be careful now not to spin myself out. Racing Irvine. And now with the slipstream it should be enough. Also I thought. It's just bump drafted me, idiot. Putting on pressure. Not sure it does anything. Because it's Robo Irvine, of course. Oh, he barely leaves us any space, but can we make it stick? We are much quicker through here, so I guess we can. Yes, that's P7 for now. I just saw angry Mika Häkkinen in the rearview mirror, looking to at least get into the top 6. Oh, my goes onto the gravel actually. Oh, Pan is out with an oil leak. That should catapult us into P6, but oh no, look at the rear view mirror. There's Mika right behind us. And we know his top speed, like from the speed trap, is quite high. So it will be quite tough to try to stay ahead of him. I'll shut up now, I will focus. Wow! I did not expect him to... stick it up right in turn 1 already. Dirty, dirty Mika. Fuck. He just runs away with it, like, already 5 seconds of a gap. He's on a mission. Jesus Christ. Christ. If you saw it coming from far, Ole, you should have told me. Ah. But look how much quicker Mika is right now. It's already 4.8 seconds of a gap. Ain't no way I'm fighting against that car. Yeah, that's true. Quicker Häkkinen. Yeah, that was some giga chat pace, 6.5 seconds between us now. There's some stuff happening in front. I saw cars, like, for the first time in a bit. Probably just a Minardi or something. Totally wins the race. Great for Jordan. First victory since 1999 Italian Grand Prix for the team, so that's great. Raik against Barber and Hakak. Ah, that's the Minardi you had. And a Prost. These are lap cars then. But they are in a big ass fight. Yeah, so we bring up P7. But yeah, it wasn't a flawless race from my side anyway, so... Whoops. Where's Jarno? I want to applaud him. But he's of course, like, he finished a minute ago already. I don't think he will catch up with him. Ah, P7 just barely missing out on points. I guess it could have been so much worse with the early spin. We will look at the lap charts over. Fantastic. There. Let's see. We could have had a podium, yeah. Yeah, I know. So, Trulli takes a win. 21 seconds ahead of JV. Wow, that's not too bad. Schumacher, the only guy of the top runners actually finishing on the podium, 33 seconds behind. Then we have Kimi in the Sauber on his debut, scoring a lot of points in P4, 49 seconds behind. Barrichello, 50 seconds. Häkkinen, 50 seconds. And also 55 seconds. And then Della Rosa, 57. Heidfeld, Montoya out of the points. Irvine, 1 minute 15, Fisico, and then already we have lap cars, Verstappen, Branson, Benoldi, Button, Enge, Jung, and Alonso. And then people who didn't finish include Olivier Panis. Yeah, I think so too, Ola. We will check. So we have Panis with the oil leak, Schumacher, and Coulthard with the suspension, but of course they had that contact earlier, so I guess their suspension problem started there already. But yeah, kinda unfortunate missing out on points, like in such a crazy race. Lap chart, the Mevold guy wants to see. It's a bit fucked, of course, with the triple, but... Let's see... was it Kimi in 4th? I'm probably in the... What? Top 6 finishes? Top 6 players? What on earth is happening here? Like, where is... Raikkonen? Wasn't Raikkonen in P4? Wait a second. It shows Kimi in P4. If I go to the lap chart... Is it on top 6 grid maybe? Top 6 players? Top 6 in... I can't read that, sorry. But here... Huh? somebody explain this? Top 6 finishers. Where the heck is... Kimi? Yeah, here's Kimi, but... Well, this is hard to read. Sorry. Michael Schumacher. Top 6 finishers. He's a blue one. Third. Nope, I think there's no P here. He has no PP. Michael Schumacher has no P, confirmed. So he fell down the order with the spin earlier and then worked his way up. Back into the podium area. Yeah, these graphics really don't work on the monitor, do they? On the triple monitor. Do you think you can get any more information? Ah, look! Here's Kimi, and he's in 4th. Right? Here's Kimi, here he is in 4th. Yeah, some AI pit, some don't. So we can take that into the next race. So... Kurveball? Is that the Norwegian word for curveball? Certainly gives us a lot more to think about in the next race. Because strategy might be open. But then again, we're also in Malaysia next race, and we all know like what can happen there. Right? But this view really is cursed. You cannot sort this, I guess. Very confusing. Top 6 finishes. I guess these are just not sorted. If anything, they are sorted... Well, I don't know. In a way. Driver's best laps. Let's see how far... What time was from the best lap? 10th fastest time, only 1.5 seconds behind. Fastest time was 1:28.028 from Mika. Probably in the lap that he yeeted us away. Or in the lap before that, and then he yeeted us away in turn 1. Kimi also only the 14th fastest time, so he was quite lucky not pitting. Yeah. Fernando, as you said, very far behind, 6.2 seconds. Over 1.5 seconds behind Engels' second slowest time. So let's continue on. We have Tully scoring 10 points, Villeneuve with 6 points, Schumacher with 4, Kimi with 3, Rubens with 2, Mika with 1. So everything as expected. Let's take a look at the constructors then. Jordan in the lead with 10 points. Imagine the interviews with Eddie Jordan now. Right? Eventually our cars will crumble and I think gearbox parts will be falling out. Also I've heard. VAR, Honda and Ferrari. Ferrari are tied 4 points in second place. Sauber Petronas 3 points, McLaren 1 point. So not much to see yet. Yeah, we'll click continue, we'll say leave season and we'll save. And we'll type a file name which we'll call Champ, I guess. Championship. And then with that, we'll leave it right there. Like, I might do Malaysia tomorrow if you guys are up for it, because this is fun and it just takes 2 hours to do. So, yeah. Would work quite nicely in the evening, maybe. Have a good night, you all. We'll write in chat. Telegram, whatever. Sorry for the weird race, like, it was a really weird race. Lots of stuff happening. I spun, I lost the front wing, I pitted, didn't think I would need to pit, like originally. But then everybody pitted, so it was fine. But yeah, the spin kinda undid our race, otherwise we would have finished on the podium. Anyway, suddenly no more music. Goodbye. And yeah, we saved Ole.